What's up? It's your girl MK, and you are tuned into another episode of Chick Chat. Today we got. I'm gonna let y'all introduce yourselves.
Well, today I'm just Jas, but y'all know me as Jas from the gym.
It's DJ, BB Visuals, Broke Boy Visuals over here.
Period. First of all, let's just talk about what happened today. My guest canceled on me.
Damn.
And they were here and they decided to come through. So, period. We drinking Bel Air, black owned. Once again,
Boom.
all the sponsorships come through.
Please and thank you. Shout out to Bel Air if y'all just happen to come across this live.
Right.
Yeah. let me shoot y'all product or something.
Fingers
man.
crossed.
Don't Rick Ross own Bel Air?
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny?
But me, he always have it, so I think that is him.
Yeah, I think he do. What was you about to say, DJ?
I ain't saying that, bro. I was like, boy, Rick Ross own everything, bro.
Facts.
You know what's funny though? Did y'all see that post that was like, what's the celebrity that you don't like for no reason?
And who they say?
Well, it was just like a post that everybody was just commenting like a celebrity they don't like.
Bro,
I don't like Rick Ross.
Really?
Why?
I like him, but he was on his weight loss journey and stuff.
No, listen, I don't like Rick Ross, but I realize it's for no reason. It's for no reason at all.
For no reason.
My mama told me my mama don't like him. And
You just get it from your mama then.
Yeah, you know how your mama could say something and just change your
And
whole
it do change
opinion?
the whole perspective.
How you
That's
feeling?
facts. Dang, I don't think it's no art I just don't like.
Bro, young boy.
What?
I really rock with him.
I ain't never really
Young boy,
liked
he be
young boy,
bitch
bro.
like,
I'm not
yeah.
going-
Yes.
no, bro.
It be so hard. Like I don't know what going on with his makeup and stuff, but I mean,
Oh yeah.
I think it
seen
was
that.
jail.
Jill the turkey.
Yeah, it just did something to him. So I'm not even mad at him. He
Like
gonna
a
come out of there. He
clown.
trying to find himself.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just if
Gossip.
that's who he is, that's okay. But it's just like, where did it come from?
He was in jail.
And
bro.
it's not like he doing like good makeup. Like if he was fleeking
It's
his
giving.
eyebrows,
It's giving gothic.
Yeah.
It's giving like
Yeah.
demonic.
it was scary.
Yeah, he going through it, and it's how he just expressing himself.
Think that
So-
nigga the Illuminati?
I mean, ain't no telling. You never really know. But I'm just gonna keep him in my prayers though. Team
Yeah,
Young
for
Boy.
sure.
We love Kentrell.
Yeah, I was looking at live. I can't pay attention to live though. But okay, so since we here at y'all place of business, I want to talk about as like a businesswoman and a businessman. At what point would you not take a client? Like,
Oh, let me go ahead and take that one. At one point, would I not take a client? I will definitely say I'm at the point where I've never cared about money, but I have had those phases where I'm willing to work with anybody because it's my business. I want more exposure. You know, I want to get some more practice in, et cetera. But I'm at the point now where, number one, if you're not willing and you're not, you don't have no type of motivation or like hustle or like I really want it, I'm not working with you. I don't care if you go pay me top dollar or not because that's what I stand on with my brand. And anybody
explain
that
to them, for anybody who don't know, explain to them what you do.
Oh, so I like to say I am the homegirl to help you get your body and your mind right. Like a fitness coach, life coach, the homegirl, really. And I do monthly boot camps. I do personal training. I do twerk fit. I do abs and ass with Jas. I do meal plans. I'm starting meal preps. I do journaling with Jas every Monday at 8:30. We go live. Every fourth Monday we do it in person. I'm just really big on like all around wellness and health and yeah, helping people become the best version of themselves for themselves. So when it comes to that, like I'm very, very willing like to work with people, but it has to be a person that wants to work because
Right.
I've had clients literally pay me for a month of training and never show up. Like dead
That sound like
ass,
me, I ain't gonna lie.
like never come.
That sound like me.
Like, and at that point, it's like, bro, I don't want your money. Like, I really want to help you.
Mm-hmm.
And you get a lot of people that, it'd be like people who get a Planet Fitness membership. That's $20 come out their account every single month, but they're never in there. But I'm pretty sure if it was $500 coming out their account every month, it's like, all right, I'm going to cancel this shit or I'm going to go.
Right.
So even with that, it made me up my prices. People pay for what they want to pay for. And I know that I have value. So I feel like my value and my quality and my price attract the type of clients that I want. So I feel like when you know what your audience is or who you want to target, you can kind of create those type of people or attract those type of people.
Mm-hmm.
That's my little spiel. It's kind of long.
What about you,
Not kinda
DJ?
long. Man, for me, I don't know. Right now, I'm not just like not taking a client. You know, the experience is definitely something that will teach you something. So I definitely love the experience of shooting different people, of shooting whoever for real. But right now, I'm kind of in a point where I want to start working with more serious people, more people that's really trying to, you feel me, take that step into the modeling world, really start modeling for real, start doing whatever they want to do, magazines, fashion shows, they want to go travel, whatever you want to do. I'm trying to help you get there and trying to, of course, see myself there. You see myself shooting different stuff. So I don't know. It's real hard for me not to take a client though. Ain't about the money, never, but it's like I said, it's about the business itself. I'm bringing in new clientele, new faces all the time. So
Yeah.
it's hard.
I feel like it is hard, but then it's not hard at the same time. So like with my brand, like I try to create entry points to the fitness world. So basically, like I get a lot of people who be like, I want to work out, but I just don't have the time. That's one. It's boring. I get bored fast. Okay, that's two. Or I don't really know what to do. Okay, that's three. So that's why I do twerk fit. Like every girl let it twerk. So you come, you can twerk, you can work out. It's a vibe. It get like party vibe. But you be like, damn, like bro, I really worked out. Like what the hell?
Right.
This shit was turned. Or I do abs and ass with Jazz. Like those are entry points. You know what I'm saying? So that still give people access to me and my services, but it's not that one-on-one connection where we meeting frequently 9 to 12 times out the month. So I feel like in that scenario or in those instances, I'm still getting that experience while I'm still only working with the type of people that I want to work with. So if in your brand and your company, you can find different ways to work with the people that you want to work with while still like building a community or getting that exposure or drawing yourself to other people. Like you just got to find that medium because at the end of the day, your time is very, very, very valuable. And when you really rock with what you do, like your podcast, for example, like people not showing up, like, all right, so now how do I moving forward? So where it's like, oh, you don't show up, it's a forbidden now. Like, it's a no call, no show, like it's a job. Like you agreed to something. Like in a last minute, oh, I can't pull up. Like I feel it, but like you gotta take the time to go to the liquor store.
Right, I went to the liquor store, got a bottle
You gotta
of
go to the
Bel-Air.
liquor store. Yeah, y'all can ask questions on the line. Yeah, sure. Can they?
Yeah, they can.
Go to the liquor store. You gotta rent the spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, isn't a lot that go into it. So if people don't value that, it's like, all right. So now what do I do? How do I move accordingly?
Yeah.
So I feel like it's all lessons learned for real.
Definitely, I feel like in any business, it's like a learning process.
Facts.
I remember the first time was this the first girl I think this was the first girl I interviewed, or it might have been the second girl I interviewed. And she called me after, and no shade to her because we had a great episode and I, it's my friend, but she called me after and was basically, she wanted me to cut out 30 minutes worth of the episode. I can't do that. And it's like,
why?
Because she got to talking.
And that's how I be. Like, you got to know what you talking about. Like,
exactly.
You need to be able to filter your mouth.
See, the thing is,
and that be the thing though. Like when
y'all
you really
better not be
chopping it up
filtering tonight though.
I be chopping it up. So it's like, I mean, if I'm gonna talk about it, I'm gonna talk about it. But my thing is like, people don't know how to talk without saying too much.
Yeah.
Like I can really chop it up with you, and like you walk away not knowing a damn thing about me.
Right.
I can still have a good conversation. But some people like, oh, I got a chance to say what's up. Oh yeah, I'm about to say it, and it's like, oh shit, I done said everything. Hold on,
Man.
like
Spill all the sauce.
But that's how people is now, though. Like people talk,
and it's hard because listen, I edit all my own episodes. I'll be like, why the fuck did I say that? But the thing is, I gotta hold myself to the same standard I hold everybody else.
It's
to,
real. It's raw.
I ain't taking shit out.
Facts.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not taking. That's why I ended up just deleting the episode. I took it as a loss, but yeah. But I want to ask you, DJ.
What up, though?
Because you said, you're not in a position right now where you feel like you should be declining clients. What if it's like, okay, say, do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay. Say if your girlfriend ex is like, oh, I need you to shoot something for me. Or like, just say if it's like a guy that maybe she messed with in the past that you can't stand, like you really just don't like him.
Bro, it's like I don't think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of things, especially if you talking about exes or whatever, like that's in the past. So I don't think about that. I'm thinking about like what I'm trying to do. I'm thinking about my work, my art, everything that I'm doing. So everything kind of looks like a project to me. Everything is not like oh, I'm coming to work to do this or I'm coming to work to do that. No, this is a project and it's just another project with another person. Who that person is to me, that doesn't matter at all. At the end of the day, it's like we made something, we created something. If it's good, it's good. If it's not to you, then it's not to you. But I try my best to do what I had to do. Also, I'm still building. So it's like with me still building. I'm not saying I'm not declining a lot of people. Some people you just don't respond to. It's like, if I ain't trying to mess with it, I ain't trying to mess with it. I ain't trying to do nothing. But it's not like I'm straight up saying no to everybody. But
Right.
everybody not going to pay my price. Everybody not going to want to work with me all the time. Everybody not going to fuck with my structure or how I do things. So it's like they decline themselves at that point. But I'm going to give everybody the same service.
Mm-hmm.
Same way. Everybody.
Okay.
Okay, that's real.
So how
Educated.
right? So how do your girlfriend feel about like? Because I feel like obviously you don't want to be with somebody who's insecure,
Right.
but sometimes you be like that nigga at work shooting girls half naked. So do she ever be tripping on?
Bro, we real
Watch your
open about
mouth.
that, man. We real open about that.
that's good.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. We real open about that. We real open about just like real world stuff. Even when it comes to like me doing shit, the fucking up. You know, niggas do nigga shit. Niggas
Yeah.
like, you feel me? We real open about all that shit. So it's like, there's no reason not to be. Like, if you sitting here holding all the grudges, you sitting here like, I'd rather fuck up with somebody that I'm really gonna fuck with than fuck up with just some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm really like, you feel me, fucking with people. Like, I'm really fucking with her. So like, she know I'm really fucking with her. She really fucking with me. She know I ain't out here doing no bullshit. I'm really out here working, trying to do what I gotta do. That's up to her to trust me or not.
Right.
It's up to her to really, you feel me, be there with me or not.
But you, Jazz, what you gotta say?
I feel it. Like, I get what he's saying, but at the same time, as a female, like if your nigga a photographer and it's like, you gotta know that, like, you gotta really know the type of person that you rocking with. Like, I know some photographers, one little piece of ass, they turn.
No, we talked
Like-
about that last week.
Like, they turned up. Yeah, I can't even cuff you.
Bro,
no, sir.
shit
You get 2 turns.
Shit
And I feel like if it's really business for real, I'm not saying that you not gonna get tempted. Like, I'm not saying that. Because, I mean, come on now. Like, if it's ass in front of you, titties in front of you, like, damn, you go look 2-3 times. Like, hold on, damn. But, like, it is one of those things, like, you got to know who you really rocking with, who you kicking it with. And also, from the male perspective, like, business is business. Because at the same time, like, yeah, they might be cold, but it's your business. You don't want no reputation that every person that you
Right.
shoot, like, you be on that with them. Because now you just a freaky photographer.
Bro, that's why it's like,
You know what I'm saying? So, like, and I hear
Yeah.
that a lot when it comes to photographers, too. It be like, yeah, the girls be cold, but I can't even do that. Because you would hear a lot of photographers, they be like, yeah, they cool, but, like, they freaky. I done had one photographer hit me about yeah, you just so beautiful, I would love to paint your body. Like, bro, excuse me?
yeah, bro, it's like you
Like,
can't
no.
just come like that.
I
bro.
ain't gonna lie.
No.
It's just
Like, niggas be weird as fuck, bro.
Like,
Like, niggas be
what?
out here weird as fuck
Heck,
with the
you
shit.
know.
It's this guy I went to high school with, and he was a pervert, and that nigga's a photographer now, of course. I was like,
Like, I even see niggas, like, comment on other photographer shit, like, you got the best job in the world, bro. Under the girl half naked,
mean,
like, bro,
yeah,
that's
like-
not, that make it the best job, because she, like, is ass everywhere.
DJ said, yeah.
I mean, no, I don't
No,
get it. Like,
no,
I get it,
that,
but I
like that,
don't
like
get
that,
it.
like that. It's-
You saying, yeah, like what the fuck, yeah? Or, yeah,
Nah.
like, yeah, I do got the best job.
Nah, yeah, like what the fuck, yeah.
Oh,
like,
okay,
I
'cause I'm
I
like,
understand
what?
that it's like ass, titties, and whatever in our face. I understand it's a lot of females, but it's like, bro, you ain't always gotta be on that type of.
Okay,
time,
like, for
bro.
example, with me and, like, working out, I get, like, many dudes that be like, oh, yeah, let's work out. Body be cold. Like, yeah, like, dang, like, his body tight. But I'm not thinking, like, oh, I'm about to work out with you to slide on you. Like, that's a no-go for me. No.
Okay, so wait a minute. Because Jet admitted that he has fucked a few clients. So, what about y'all?
Never. Never Heck no. One, all my clients are women. That's the first thing. So I'm not gay. I like men, y'all. Two, even if I've had like male clients, but like, nah, bruh. Like it's like I really be on some like that's business.
Yeah.
Like that's straight business, bro. Like, like no. It's a no for me. It's a heavy no. Like it's a big no. Like there's a line between like business and personal life. Like, and you have to have those type of boundaries. I'm not saying like shit don't happen. Like yeah, but like nah, I ain't never, and I don't plan on it.
I feel like I'm good at pretending like.
She about to tell herself. She pretend like it's just business, but really like get on a show.
No, I was gonna say like I have interviewed people that I've fucked with before, and talked to them about the bitches that they fucking with now. Like,
okay,
that's I get what you're saying though.
Somebody I fucked with before.
Yeah,
I've shot a couple people I fucked with before, and I'm not gonna sit here and say I haven't probably flirted. I haven't fucked. Oh shit, I ain't gonna say I haven't probably like sat here and. You feel me? Flirted or said something to a client that's probably didn't sat there and been on the same type of time. Like I said, I'm not gonna be on that type of time. Like, but you show me that. Like, you feel me? Sometimes shit be situational. Sometimes I sat here be off some shit. I don't know. So I ain't gonna sit here and lie and say I haven't. But you feel me? But it's like you don't always. You feel me? Cross that boundary. Like I said, shit be situational. Oh shit be situational. So it's like she said, sometimes you gotta keep shit. Business and personal. Sometimes you feel me.
Okay.
I feel it.
Feel it.
I feel it.
Okay.
Keep it real. Keep it 100.
All right. So.
100.
So there was this article. It said never marry a woman with these 6 traits. Okay. So first was mommy/daddy's girl, shopaholic, narcissist, workaholic, attention seeker, and spiritual vampire, which that is like someone who's negative and someone who's like basically puts a damper on things. So what would your list be if y'all can make a list? Like what's your list of stuff that's like non-negotiable? Like if this person has this, I'm not fucking with them.
All right, I got you. Non-negotiable, number one, you not rocking with Jesus. Like I really rock with him. Okay. Like heavy. Like that's really the homie, the OG, like my big dog. Like that's a no-go because at this point we not even on the same page. Poor mentality. I would say poor period. Like when you think of poor, like you think of money. But like I think of poor as just like half-ass, just enough to get by. Like I
had a poor attitude too.
Yeah, like poor attitude, poor mentality, poor work ethic, poor hustle. Like you just poor. If the word, I can ever attach the word poor to you, no. Like, that's a no. A person who don't got their own. Like, and I feel like people, like, this be like a controversy conversation. Like, as a woman, a man should take care of you, too. Like, I feel it, but as a woman, you should be able to take care of your man. Like, you supposed to have your own regardless. Like, and together, y'all come together and, you know, y'all be a partner and help each other out. Like, you have to have your own. Like, when I say I want to talk to a guy who, like, has money, I'm not saying I want the richest dude, but you're self-sufficient enough for you to afford a lifestyle to upkeep yourself. Maybe you keep your hair cut. You keep your nails nice. You can put gas in your car. You can put food on the table, like, for yourself. Everything with me, that's an additional. So, that's one. And I'm the last one. I have to mess with somebody that's workout. Like, it don't have to be like as hard as I go in, but it's definitely in your weekly regimen to like upkeep your health. You don't work out, it's not gonna work, bro. Like I will be damned if I'm leaving the crib to go to the gym, I come back, you at the crib playing a game. Like, no.
He can't go play the game, bro.
I feel it, but like you ain't even worked out, bro. You can't give me no push-ups.
Okay, I'm about to say.
You can't give me no sit-ups.
So if I work out and then go play the game?
I mean, that's and another thing, I don't even know if I rock with the game away. I don't even know if I rock with the game, bro. That just niggas be attached to it, bro.
All right, listen, I understand that for sure, but listen. That is a nigga outlet. No. You cannot say fuck a nigga outlet.
I'm not saying that, but
niggas
like
find another outlet.
Bro. Niggas go through so much shit, bro. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't sat here and played the game in so long. Like 2-3 months, I ain't gonna lie. I might have touched that bitch once in like 2 or 3 months. But that's just because I'm so busy and I'm so focused on other shit. You feel me?
Ain't
But
nobody
like,
saying
but
you
listen,
can't.
It's such a
play
time
it.
commitment.
you
I used to play
I'm
it.
saying like a gaming ass. I used to mess with a
Yeah.
gaming ass.
All
nigga.
right, so them gaming ass niggas, they can have it.
No.
I understand that for sure.
I'm talking
'Cause
about
I used
like,
to
as long as
play
you handling business and
all
then you
day,
wanna go
every
play the
day,
game.
to the point where you trying to have the best record on 2K, so you can
Now,
like.
what if you getting paid to play the game?
No,
I mean,
listen.
that's a whole nother league, but I don't
No,
even think I like the
because-
gamer vibe.
Oh,
I don't either
damn,
because
we
what
can
the
even
You
fuck?
gotta be getting
gamer.
paid dog shit. At this point, you should
Bro,
be
he
in the league.
getting paid.
No.
He getting paid.
Because let me tell you, I used
You
to
just talk about you
play.
playing the game right now.
Man, you just on that boy going crazy. I know he is. Stress reliever.
I used to play my Xbox. That shit is a time commitment.
Bro, you playing at least 2 hours.
at least 2 hours.
At least.
And it's so fun. You get lost in it. Like, no. Come back to reality. Like you
Okay, yeah, they have to have a sense of balance. Yes,
but
I
it's
do
hard.
understand
so
that.
my nigga can't have no game system.
Damn.
Okay, I ain't gonna say that.
No, he
That's
can't have no game
fucked
system.
up.
I ain't gonna
I
say
ain't gonna lie to
that,
you.
but it is irritating when you trying to like lay up and like nigga playing the game. Like, bro, come on.
Grown niggas, I ain't never seen my daddy play no fucking video game.
Okay, you would be surprised.
Bro,
Grown niggas really be
hold
playing
on.
the game with the homies. Like
They be playing
like
the
niggas
game,
that be
bro.
like 30,
They be playing
late
the game,
20s.
bro.
No, I hate
Hell,
that. I hate
DJ grown. We not DJ. DJ grown.
But
He playing the game right now. He just said it.
30
I
years
hate when
old.
guys be posted and be like who wanna play 2K for the cheese? Like,
I mean,
get the
that's
fuck outta
cool.
here.
I don't think I could do the dude that like record him playing the game and then post it on YouTube. Like, like, yeah, bro, you too tapped in.
yeah.
DJ like, damn, I be doing that.
You be doing that.
No,
you got a
bro.
YouTube channel.
No, bro. No, bro. Listen, I was gonna start a Twitch before I started
See?
doing it for photography. I was. Just because I was playing the game for a minute, I thought
My
I was
little
a little
cousin
sweet.
do that. He 13.
But it's just an investment, man. That's an investment, just like photography.
D said that reality is the present sometimes. I feel that. So like
No
people
cap.
do be having their own outlets. Like it look different, but I feel like you can't get obsessed in your outlet.
I just feel like when you sit there for 5 hours with headphones on and
It be the mic for me.
it be the mic for me.
They can't
like,
talk to their boys.
no, because
Can't
then
talk
you
to
not
the
talking.
boys.
I
At
like
this
to
point-
talk. I got a podcast. I like to fucking talk. When I
Yeah.
get home, I want to talk. I don't want to
Yeah.
like when I get home. I make my mama get off the phone. Get off the phone. Talk to me.
Oh, man.
Oh, you really like to talk.
You
I ain't coming. I be what's
You trying to
good.
talk. Hey, I'm an introvert. You gonna have to give me a minute. I ain't gonna lie to you. You gotta give me an hour or two.
See, nah.
We can talk for an hour, but then you gotta give me another hour. Double it. Triple.
But okay, DJ, what's your non-negotiables?
Show top four.
My top 4, man.
Like it's a no.
Ah, man.
Hold on, I feel like y'all fake drinking over there.
No, my cup dang near gone.
Oh,
Okay.
mine is too, for
You
real.
lying.
Bro, what? All right,
Champagne
man.
is my vibe.
Okay, we can get off live now.
We offline, y'all.
We
Make
off
sure y'all
live.
tune in to Chick
gotta
Chat
tune in.
Podcast on Instagram.
And on Apple Podcasts.
Period.
Peace.
Oh, y'all heard it.
Are we back?
And we back.
It's about to get real.
Should I share that or should I keep it?
Just keep it.
I'm about to post mine.
Bro, why it's not just letting me just keep it?
Oh yeah, it don't do that no more. You gotta either post it or like.
Oh yeah, you can't save
That's
it.
irritating.
I don't like that.
I don't like that. So I just want to just say it alive.
Y'all posted it?
No, I just exited out. Mine
Yeah,
just
I'm-
like get my insights popping.
I'm
Posted it.
posting mine.
All right, I'm gonna just let yours be yours, and I'm gonna repost that one.
Okay, but yeah, go ahead. Tell us what your non-negotiable.
Non-negotiables, man. Kind of with Jas. Poor mentality. Poor.
That's
Damn,
the name
a
of this
poor mentality.
episode. Poor.
Poor.
Piss poor. I love
Piss ass poor motherfucker.
I love telling somebody they piss poor.
Man, it's not even about the freaking money for me. It's like about you actually doing something, actually trying, actually putting in the effort to like learn, do
Facts.
something, anything, like do something. Like just that poor mentality of you just sitting there all day not doing nothing, not learning nothing. None of that. Like I can't deal with that at all. You can't be overly clingy. I'm sorry. Like you gotta let me get my day through, man. Like I'm gonna see
When is your
you
birthday?
December 27th.
Oh, so
My
it's
birthday
coming
coming up, actually. But But yeah, you can't be overly clingy. You gotta give me my life. I gotta do some things. I'm gonna spend time with you. I swear.
I swear.
I swear. But you gotta give me some time. Man, I only got two. I only got two in my head right now. 3 and 4 kind of just like, if I see it, it's like fuck no. Mm-hmm. Like if you laugh ugly, that's probably one.
Oh yeah, I definitely come in hyena.
Not like that ugly,
Like-
but like too ugly. Like I could deal with an ugly laugh because some ugly laughs be cute, but like your shit just be, I don't know.
I hate my laugh. I feel like everybody hate their voice. Period.
Yeah, I feel like I sound like a bitch sometimes. You feel me?
Okay, my problem with this list is this shit sound controlling. Like,
What, his list?
no, not
Oh,
your
this
I was
list.
like,
I say,
damn.
dang, I ain't think that it was
No, no.
controlling. I thought that was pretty realistic, my
No,
dog.
that's realistic. No, I'm talking about the list that I was reading y'all before we started.
All right, say that list one more time.
Daddy/mommy girl,
Mm-hmm.
shopaholic. Okay, so with the daddy/mommy girl, it's like, do you not want me to have a good relationship with my parents? So
I
you
think
can control
that just
me?
come from like if you ever watched Martin was a mama's boy. Like every
I
time
will
someone will
say-
left, I'm calling my mama. I'm calling my mama. Like, bro, what? No.
No, I
get
will say that shit is annoying when it's like overly. And
I ain't never
especially
dealt with nobody like that, and I pray I don't.
when you date somebody younger than you, yo.
Really?
You think so?
Let me tell you. So when was this? This was a couple years ago. I was talking to this girl that was like a year younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
So she was 18. I was 19. Yeah. And I feel like, at 18, you're supposed to be an adult, but obviously your parents are still, you're still under your parents' wings. You're still under their house. It's like my house, my rules.
Mm-hmm.
I live a life where even when I was young, my mama really didn't give a fuck because I was calling her like, okay, this, and I didn't really do nothing. But if I did something, I was calling her like, hey, just so you know, like I'm about to go here, I'm about to go there. Her mama would like call over and over.
Oh yeah, I know that lifestyle.
That shit used to get
That
on
joint
my nerves.
irritating.
And it's like I couldn't fuck with that because it's like, oh, we about to go here. Oh, let me call my mama.
Oh no, mama, you do have to call my phone. I'm gonna shoot you a text. But like, I feel like it depends on your upbringing. So like, I grew up like my daddy a preacher. Like, I feel like that give me a little bit of labor. People like, okay, so I understand. But even like when I grew up, like I probably say it wasn't until like the last I say till my business started popping for real. So going maybe like the last year and a half, 2 years where they really was like, okay, like you really grown.
Right.
Like, no, you can't tell me what to do. Like, yeah, I stay in your crib, but why not? Like, stack my money. Like, if y'all gonna kick me out, yeah. But if I can stay here for a little bit, yeah.
Exactly.
Like, I do, like, I get, like, respect your rules, respect your crib. But, I'm not gonna walk in at 3 in the morning. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at. That's respectful.
Oh, I come
like,
in at 3
like, that's respectful. Like, so certain rules my parents had. Like,
right.
Like, if it's after, 2:30, 3 o'clock, like, just stay where you at. Like, my daddy's, 62. My mama, 57. Like, they kind of up there. Like, they old school. But they got young kids. Like,
Right.
so it's a big difference. Like, I don't be saying, like, that makes me a mama's girl or a daddy's girl. But, like, they don't understand the lifestyle. Like, I mean, my daddy about to be 62. His youngest daughter, 18. My nigga. What you like, nigga, the night started at 11. What you talking about? So it's a big gap. It depends on how people be raised for real.
Yeah,
and
I
it do
definitely
take
see
you
that.
putting your foot down as well. Because for a long time I was kind of like, well, my parents they don't. I can't. I'm like, nigga, all right.
Literally.
And I get to my daddy. He'll blow my phone up. He will to this day. He will blow my shit down.
But that's the thing. I feel like even though I'm grown, I still depend on my parents for certain stuff just because
I feel like if the communication is there, it makes it better.
Exactly.
Like if you got that lifestyle, like you trying to do what you want to do, but you got strict parents and it ain't no communication. Yes, they blowing your phone up. Yeah. But my parents know, Jasmine, you. Even last night, my dad was talking to me. He was like, you get unemployment? I said no. He's like, so you really run your business by yourself and pay for stuff by yourself? I'm like, yeah. He you really live your life off your business? I said, yeah. And I think that like that clicks something. I feel like for parents, it just take like seeing that your child is self sufficient. Like the world crazy as hell, bro.
Yes.
So even when you like you listen like your mama calling you and shit, like she know where you at, but like ain't no telling like it ran over. Like, did she get in a car accident? Like stuff really do be happening. But I feel that just that paranoia. Like, and I just be kind of like in my head, I be trying to look at from a parent's perspective as well as
Me
them
too.
as people, and then like the city we live in, and like shit do be going on. But also, but at the same time, like bro, if you think negative will fucking happen. Stop thinking that shit.
Nah. And I like how you said like the whole generational thing, because my parents had me young, so my parents young and turned like
Yeah.
they young and turned. So like sometimes we coming in the house at the same time. Like sometimes I'm like, hey, just so you know, like I'm gonna be home around 3, whatever. Of course I'm gonna let you know. But shit, sometimes they come in after me. I'm like, okay, whatever. But okay, so you said you feel like you started to get the respect once you started. Your parents realized like, oh, like she
like
got
I
her
was
own
more
shit.
self-sufficient.
Yeah, and that's
like,
crazy because I said the same thing. Like, and DJ, I want to know when you figured out you was grown, because I feel like at some point, you know, when you 18, everybody tell you you're grown.
No, you're not grown
treat
at all.
you like you're
like, bro,
grown.
you're
Yeah.
not 18. You're not grown,
You're
bro.
not, you're
like,
not.
and the only reason that people say you was grown because you can buy some cigarettes or buy a pair of backwoods.
You can't
or
even
something
buy
like
cigarettes
that.
now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't buy no backwoods. You can't buy
You
nothing.
can't do
But like
shit at
18,
18
because
no
at
more.
that point legally you can start making your own decisions. But like 18 is still young as hell, bro.
Yeah.
Like you think of like me being 22 and an 18-year-old. I look at an 18 like, bro, like you a child.
Yeah, for
9
sure.
out of 10, depending on your mindset, and it's not many people that age with a boss mentality or mature mentality. Like they're young as hell. Like you still a kid. It's a lot of stuff you don't even know about. Like I feel like grown. Like you got your insurance. Like you know you got health insurance. You know you got dental insurance. Like it ain't even about paying rent. It's like that's not nothing because people be getting cribs now at 17, 18, got a crib, got a car. Like that's nothing. Like grown, like that's like real self-sufficient. You make the right choice. You can still be 30 and not be grown.
Yeah.
I feel like to be grown is a maturity thing. It's a mentality more than it is an age. So to say 18, like, bro, you just got out of high school. You think life turned. Like, you think I made it, nigga. No, high school don't mean shit. And however they make, like, you really go back and think about how turned you felt graduating high school. You felt like you did the biggest thing in the world. And now you look back and it's like, now it's college.
Yeah.
High school don't mean nothing.
Nah, for real.
Like, what you even learn for real in high school? Like, for real. Like, what
No, I
you
look
learn?
back like, what the fuck did
What's
I
that?
even do?
What was it?
You cheated.
Hell yeah.
You know damn well I cheated.
Like, what was high school? What was it?
Like no, I
Something
learned
to
a few
pass
things.
the time?
I learned a few things.
Mess with
but I
cool
cheated, for
niggas,
sure.
that's it. So
Right,
then
for
it's
sure.
like, okay, like 18 is so freaking young, bro. Think of an 18-year-old and a 32-year-old.
You want to open this?
Like,
Yeah, go ahead.
like what the heck? It's a
Yeah,
big
bro.
gap.
Yeah.
18 is not grown. I feel like grown is a maturity thing. It's a mental thing. For sure,
sure.
more than it is the age.
For sure. I remember, so it's so funny. I literally just was thinking about this the other day. Like, because my dad told me, he was like, at one point, you're going to look and you're going to be like, I'm a grown woman. Like, I'm a grown woman and you going to have to talk to me with a little more respect.
Oh, definitely.
But no, I think it was the point where I started paying for my own shit. Like, when I bought my own car, when I started paying my own insurance,
That's the one. You pay insurance in the city of Detroit?
Yo.
That you grown.
For sure.
Like your insurance in your name and you pay it, yeah, you're grown. Insurance is high as hell.
You got
High as
insurance?
fuck. Yeah.
You don't.
DJ.
You one of them. Yeah. And then look, they be straight as hell. They be getting off, bro.
I'm like, bro.
The moment I don't pay, it's over. Total my shit.
No, for real. Like,
Maybe.
let's not even. I don't even want to talk about it.
Feds
People
gonna
get
cook
mad.
No, cause it's bad. Cause
Don't call 12.
nah, you gonna be good. But the whole thing is like, the reason I have insurance and the reason I pay that shit every month is because what can happen will happen. Like,
Yeah.
And it's better to have it and not need it than to
No,
need it and
for
not
real.
have
Yeah.
it.
I know somebody who they stopped paying their insurance because they was like, what the fuck am I paying this for? They stopped paying their insurance. 2 weeks later, car accident. And what's funny is my dad said, he was like, what can happen will happen. And one day I had some liquor in my car and he was like, don't be driving around with this because if you get in an accident, you know, you can go to jail for that, whatever. I'm like, man, whatever. Like, he tripping. I swear on my life, a week later, I got into a car accident.
Bro.
And they're going to try to pull the U-Junk card.
I
Exactly.
just got into a car accident.
And what happened? You
A couple
ran
months
off?
ago.
You ran off?
Listen. No. Listen. I was in July. Bro, it was when I was at TCP Livonia, man. When I had to drive the Impala.
Damn.
My car was in the shop for about a month and a half. Oh, I went to Westland Mall to pick up my girl from work, and this one car just coming across the parking lot. Like, you know, you're supposed to go straight down. They just coming all the way across.
If you gonna
They
do
just
that,
hit
you
me.
gotta at least know where the fuck you going and
Bro,
look.
why? They ain't even look. They ain't do nothing. They just hit me, but it's like, I ain't got no insurance. So it's like, I had to figure out how to do it. Dukes got it from me. Shout out to Dukes.
Bro, like,
Shout out to
that's
Dukes.
too much.
But Dukes helped me, but like I gotta pay Dukes back, of course. I'm paying Dukes back every month.
Oh, the payment plan?
Yeah, the payment plan, you feel me? She got me together.
But if you would have had insurance, that wouldn't have been a problem.
No, but let me tell you,
I'm
nah.
about to though.
Change your life around.
This the
Coming
thing, because if the people who hit you, see, they ain't asked for that shit because they knew they was wrong.
Yeah.
But if you would have hit somebody, they would have for sure wanted your
Ask for
insurance.
your insurance.
You right. But
So this the thing
I
though.
ain't hit nobody.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I pay how much I pay. I pay 100 and.
Oh, see, they got me for the 400.
They got me for the 400 ball.
No,
Like,
listen,
I'm not lying,
I pay
bro.
$145 a month.
That is not shit. I
140.
wish I can pay
But let me tell
140.
you-
No.
No,
They
I
taking
finessed
450
it.
something out
I
of me.
finessed
Who
it
you
so
got? Who
hard.
your insurance with?
State Farm.
Nope. Progressive be getting my ass every month.
Girl, I
Snatch,
canceled
snatch,
that fucking.
snatch,
I
snatch.
canceled that Progressive so quick.
Bro.
You got that little shit at the bottom of your
No, I
you
didn't
shit
got
from
that,
my
bro.
car?
Like,
No,
I
let me
really pay
tell
like
you.
450.
Let me tell you, and for anybody
I'm about to move to
listening,
Rochester, bro.
no, let me tell you, for
Cut my shit down.
anybody listening who live in Michigan,
It's an ad for State Farm.
it used to be. Oh yeah, no, cause fuck that. I tell y'all
Sponsor
after,
us.
cause they ain't sponsoring us.
Right, give me the sauce later.
Man, goddamn.
Progressive be taxing me. My
Nah.
car insurance is more than my car note. And don't get to talk about
Absolutely not.
gas.
Let me talk to Flo. Flo got the
Hey,
Flo
look,
got the best
Flo.
marketing
Ah,
shit
look,
ever,
look,
man.
look.
Talk to
That
Flo.
commercial look good, but them prices ain't right, babe.
Definitely
That
not.
shit fucked up over there, man.
I'm gonna give them a call top of the year and like, bro, I'm gonna need y'all to do me a favor, bro.
Nah, see,
I was paying $380.
I used to pay $300 a month.
Now it's up.
Now
You
I
got full
pay
coverage?
$140. No. See, I got the lowest thing you can get.
I
And
think I
so-
got like the lowest too. Bro,
But this the thing.
Scam.
This
Oh,
the
it's
thing.
400.
You gotta ask them. You gotta like I asked.
And you gotta really learn what
is the
it
lowest
is.
price you can give me. I'm not like. And the thing is, I think at the time when I was looking for insurance, I was shopping for cars, so I wasn't pressed for insurance.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, I'm like, I'm taking my time. So either y'all gonna give me the price that I like, or I'm gonna keep moving. But the thing was, in Michigan now, Michigan used to. I think Michigan still is, but Michigan is like the highest.
No, it
place
is.
to insure
No,
a car.
definitely.
But the thing is, now they have it to where you don't have to pay for. Because the reason it's so high is because if you get into a car accident, they have to cover your medical. Thing.
Facts.
But now they have it to where you can opt out of the medical coverage. I got health insurance, so they let me opt out of that.
For the
So
insurance
that's
of
why
your car.
Yeah, that's why I took it down so much.
I need to check that because I probably got my medical insurance paying for stuff and fucking insurance.
Bro, let me get on somebody grandma insurance.
But just make
That
sure.
shit be about $60.
The only thing
Man, what?
is that insurance companies are crooks. Like I got into a car accident, my health insurance didn't want to pay for that shit. And I'm like, why would y'all how are y'all allowing people to opt out of it, but then the actual medical insurances aren't covering it? But
At this
that's neither
point,
here nor there.
That shit clearly got us fucked up because we done talked about 10, 15 minutes about
Nah,
insurance.
dead ass.
Fuck Michigan insurance, get it together.
And when you young.
But Gretch did make that post and said everybody comes to do like $400 back. So I mean,
I don't file taxes.
I still got some champagne.
Oh, you want? Amen.
Okay. Yeah, hopefully Gretch do what she said she gonna do and like
We get people lit on Chick Chat if y'all ain't
Clearly.
realize. But okay, so I want to ask. I'm gonna start with you, DJ. What's the worst thing you've ever forgiven somebody for?
Damn, man.
she said put it on the table.
Oh, this is sweet.
Bro, what's the worst thing I've ever forgiven somebody for? Bro, fucking up. I don't want to say fucking up, bro. That's the fucking crazy part. I don't want to say fucking up, bro, because I believe everything happened for a reason. So like no matter what they kind of did to me, it was a reason like for that to happen, and I wouldn't be here today without that shit happening. But
Facts.
you feel me? I guess just fucking up my lifestyle, because it was a time. That's why I was kind of like sitting here looking at Jas and thinking about what Jas was saying when she was saying like people at 18, like little kids. I wasn't a little kid. Well, I was a little kid at 18, but I was growing up and I was kind of like grown as hell, because I left the crib at 18. I ain't had nothing, nobody. I had my nigga twin. Shout out to my nigga Reek. But I had him. I went over to his pop's crib, but me and him was both together, basically homeless. Had nowhere to go, nothing to do, only my fucked up ass car.
So was that your choice? Did you leave, or were you like? Were they
Bro,
basically
it was my choice, but it was like I felt like a burden. I felt like I was unwanted. I ain't gonna be nowhere where I feel like, bro, I shouldn't be here. So you feel me? I just, you feel me, took off and did what I did. But then like other shit happened after it that was just like, bro, it solidified, like I'm gone. But it was a whole lifestyle from then. But then I kind of went to my granddad crib, allowed some people into the crib. And when I say fuck my life over, those people that was in the crib with me, that was supposed to be my family, that was supposed to be there with me, you feel me, ride or die to the end, when we was getting kicked out the crib, they wasn't there. We was just on our own, and it's just like everybody else left us there just because of somebody else or some little fights that niggas done got into, but niggas done left me there. Just me and my, like I said, me and my nigga Reek. That's why I said shout out to Reek, because Reek has been there since the beginning. He ain't never left me, and he's still there. I live with my nigga Reek to this day. So it's like everybody else I ain't heard from. That's the only nigga in that house that I done heard from, that I done been with, and nobody else done talked to me. But like I said, I forgave them. I forgave everything that they've done.
So did you forgive them to the point where you would let them back in your life, or you just forgive them like on your own? Because I've dealt with that, where I've like, in my heart, I'm like, I forgive you, but I'm never fucking with you again.
Right now, I said I'm never fucking with you again type of thing. Like, I forgive you for everything you did, but it's like everything that you got going on, you just got to stay over there. It's like I still got love for niggas. Like, always got love for niggas. That shit don't go away. Love is just a different type of thing. But it's like, forgiving them for their actions, what they did, they're not the same people that they were when they made those decisions. Not saying that they won't make the same decisions, but it's like they weren't that. So it's like I just kind of leave the past in the past and let whatever the future holds happen. So if it comes a time where I do meet up with niggas do chop it up, and I even decide to let niggas back into my life, I don't know what type of person I will be when that shit happens, or what they can be bringing to me, or what type of impact they can have in my life at that time. Who knows? It's a long journey, so it's like a lot of things can happen. But as of right now, it's just like you got to keep your distance. If I talk to you, I talk to you. If I don't, I don't.
I feel that.
That's real.
I feel
Deep as
that.
shit, got deep as fuck,
I
fast
know.
as fuck.
I'm like, damn. Because I ain't gonna lie, I meant from a female, but I feel that for sure. Because like, I feel like we all been through situations where it's like, I think, are y'all the type of people? Do y'all feel like y'all need closure?
I used to.
I struggle with that.
No.
So tell me what helped y'all with that, because I
So
definitely
like for
struggle
me,
with that.
like I feel like when people say they want closure, they just want a person to say out of their mouth everything that is. Actions hold more weight than a word. Like if I tell you right now, like I'm not a liar, but I'm always lying. Like you go believe me saying that I'm not a liar, or you go believe what I do.
Type shit.
Like, and it's kind of like when you live in this unrealistic world and having this idea of a person or thing or situation, it'd be like, this not it. It's a fantasy you created in your head. Reality is always sitting in front of you. You get the choice to choose to accept it or create your own idea of it. And 9 times out of 10, you're creating your own identity or idea of it because you still want that thing or hope it to be that, but really it ain't that. So even when he's saying like with his homies, he be like, oh, no, they ain't mean to do that. No, they really rock with me. Like, but if they keep showing you they folding, nigga, they not solid.
Man.
And you gotta accept it what it is, what it is. Like my last relationship, like that shit was crazy as fuck. Like I'm not saying to say like it was all him, like it was a part of me too. Like, and I feel like the part that I played in that was me not being ready to be in a relationship, not taking the time for Jasmine and being more fascinated if somebody wanted me than me actually being able to be with somebody. But then on the flip side of that, a whole bunch of bullshit definitely happened with that. But even when I was looking for closure, it wasn't closure. It was more so, I would say, like an understanding of why do you move the way that you move. Not why you treating me like this, but it's something deeper than the surface. I'm just the person that is coming out on. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when it comes to like forgive, or even with my parents, like I done been through so many different like traumatizing as fuck situations with my parents. Like, and they be like, what the fuck? Like, to the point where I don't fuck with you. Like, we live in the same crib. I don't fuck with you. Like, hell, fuck no. And then I realized this shit deeper than what it is. Like, so now I look at my parents as Jackie and Dexter, who just happen to be mama and dad. But when you look at people as individuals and realize where they come from, why they deal with what they deal with, like when I go back at how my daddy grew up, it makes sense why you move the way you move. When I look at how my mama grew up, it makes sense how you move the way you move. But you ain't never been in a place where you can identify your trauma and deal with it. But now here I am. So now I got to go back and see where it all stemmed from. So now I don't even be mad no more. So like I forgive you because you didn't know no better. You didn't know. Like now you 60, 50 years old trying to figure out how to express, but how you express is really toxic as hell. And it done caused me to move how I move and affect my relationships. Like I feel like it's not closure, it's understanding. That's the difference. Like we be wanting closure just to feel like if DJ like be a bullshit to me or he fuck me over, like why would I want closure from? Like, what are you going to say? Yes, I meant to fuck you up.
I think that when people want closure, it's really because they have that emotional attachment.
Yeah,
that's how I am for sure. I feel like I form emotional attachments to people, and I don't know how to let people go.
And you have to practice detachment, and that's really like the phase of my life that I'm on right now. Like for real, like I need to move with structure and intent. And if the things in my life are not aligning with my intent and my structure and my morals and my values and my belief, I have to detach myself from it. No matter how fun it is, how much I love a person or habits that I have, like and that's the hard part. But it'd be like, you fucking with where you at or you fucking with where you trying to go. Which one you fucking with harder?
Right.
And where you at is not where you ultimately want to be. So what you gonna do? And it's farther more. And people, when they think the detachment, they think, oh, from a nigga or from a bitch. Like, it's your habits, too. Yeah. Like, and even when it comes to forgiveness, like, the question was, what's the hardest thing you done forgave? To me, personally, it's forgiving myself, like, for real. And a lot of people don't think of forgiveness as a self-reflecting thing. Like, I really do forgive myself for talking how bad I talked about myself, or forgiving myself for thinking that I could never be shit, or like being insecure or feeling like I'm not good enough. Like, why the fuck would I ever think that? But like, I forgive you. I forgive the old Jasmine for the shit that I allowed. Like, and forgiveness is not for the sake of nobody else, but it's for peace within yourself. Yes. And when you do it for yourself, that shit don't fucking matter. Like my ex-boyfriend, like, nigga, I forgive the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
But we could never be that ever again. My parents, I forgive the fuck out of you, but you will never be able to tell me and control me the way that you do. Like, never again. But I forgive you because you human. And like, people be thinking that a person can't fuck up. Yes, they can, bro. Because how many times you done fucked up? How many times that you done did some bullshit where you really did not mean to be no bullshit? When you sit back there like, damn, that was some bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, you got to really think about that heavy. It's a self-reflective thing, like forgiveness. And I be thinking of it as like, I want God to forgive me. Like, the way, like, I know I'd be also like, dang, like, God, you know, God, if you give me this, I promise I'm going to be for real. Or God, come on, help me. Like, or God, I need, God can help me. Like, God, I need, like, and God be like, all right, I'm rocking with you, bro. That's you can't expect forgiveness for somebody else if you can't forgive nobody else. Yeah. Like, everything that you give is gonna come double. Everything that you hold on to, you gonna lose. So if I hold on to unforgiveness, I'm never going to be able to forgive. I'm never going to be forgiven. But if I forgive, God's going to give me grace. He's going to give me mercy. Like, that's how you got to look at it. It's a twofold thing. Like, people need to know how to forgive.
I feel like that comes with like self-love and like knowing yourself and like just being self-sufficient in general, because I know like I held on to so much anger from like just people, individuals, my parents, all of that. I held on to so much anger, and one day I literally was just like, this and people say it all the time. They say, like, holding on to grudges, holding on to anger, it don't do shit for you. You'd be like, whatever. But it really don't.
But at the same time, though,
It is.
like, holding on to things make you feel important to a certain degree. Like, if you can say, like, somebody hurt you, it's like, no, you did that to me. Like, I have a right. It give you a right to do something.
Right.
Or you trauma. Like, you know, it's a ego booster. It's a... What's the word I'm looking for? I read or heard it somewhere, like, the things you hold on to, it make you feel unique. It make you feel important. It make you feel all of these things because now I have one up on you. Like, no, but you hurt me. Oh, but you lied to me. But yeah, I did this, but you did this. So it's kind of like, why should negative things hold value in your life?
But also, I think a lot of the issues, especially like when you speak about your parents and stuff, they don't even know that they did anything.
They don't, and it comes from like a lack of knowledge. Like when you think about, like, let's take, like, I remember, like, preparing myself to sit with my parents and say, I'm depressed as fuck. I prepared myself for a whole year for this conversation. I knew I've been wanting to have, like, and say all of these things, and I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna say it. I don't know what I'm gonna say, but it's so much shit. Y'all need to know how the fuck I feel, bro. And I ended up getting a counselor, and I'm like, I'm ready to talk to them. It was like the summer, probably like 2018, when I first started working out and shit like that. And I'm like, we need to have a family meeting. And I literally wrote down the whole itinerary, everything I want to pinpoint on. And in my head, I'm like, I'm expressing this for Jasmine. I don't give a fuck how you take it. And it was the hardest conversation I've ever had with my parents, like, expressing, like, I'm depressed as fuck. I done tried killing myself in this bitch. Like, I done been smoking. I done been drinking. Hell, I done been fucking. Like, I don't fucking know my fucking self. And, nigga, y'all be doing a whole bunch of shit that fuck with me, and you don't even know you fucking me up. And to see your mama crying about those shit and your daddy like, what the fuck? And then hear your sister say, like,
they so confused.
Like, when the fuck did this happen? It's not when the fuck did it happen. It's when the fuck this shit gonna stop, or why this, like, what the fuck is the real problem? But I feel like in the Black community, mental health is now, like, it's serious as fuck. Like, growing up, you ain't got no reason to be depressed. You ain't poor. You ain't broke. You ain't da-da-da-da. And I have, like...
And that's a poor mentality.
That's a poor-ass mentality. But growing up, they didn't know. It was, like, it be, get up, you got to get up and grind. Like shit go happen in your life, but you got to keep going. Like, that, taking that time to reset or taking that time to figure it out, like, it's a balance. And so, like, when it comes to mental health, for me, I had to learn this with myself, and I be on my sister's ass about this. Like, you can be depressed. Excuse me. You can have anxiety, all that stuff, but you cannot let that shit control you because it's more mental than it is anything. Like, and sometimes people use that shit as an excuse. And I was one of the people like, oh, I'm depressed, so I'm just not going to do it. Like, as soon as my counselor said you have depression and anxiety, I milked the fuck out that shit. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like, bitch, I'm depressed as fuck. I'm depressed. I'm depressed. Like, guaranteed, yes, I was. Yeah. But, like, it's a battle within it. But, like, the older generation, they never had a place or an open space to be able to verbalize that. So now it's like, what the fuck you mean you depressed? That's why your room dirty? That's why you ain't going, but you can smoke, but you can drink. No, this is a coping mechanism. Right. And even that, like, that's a whole nother discussion. I realized, like, drinking, smoking, and all of that stuff was a coping mechanism. Like, that's what it was. And it sucks.
Yeah.
And
that's scary because I used to always say, like, you know how people would be like, oh, I had a bad day at work. Like, I want to go have a drink or whatever. I always said I never want to do that because that starts a pattern. Like, if you like, oh, I had a bad day, let me get drunk as fuck. Like,
and that was me. Oh, the day bad? Yeah, Hennessy on deck. I'm coming dark because I'm about to get fucked up. Next thing you know, bitch, I'm drunk as fuck 3 o'clock in the evening. Got to go to work at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, my mama said I drink too much.
And I be trying to cover
in college. What the fuck?
I be trying to cover it up with it's the champagne. It's not hard liquor. But I realized that, like, I did, like I drank a lot. Because when I'm drunk, like, I don't be thinking about nothing. Yeah. Everything is a good time. Everything is fun. Like, everything is cool. Like, but now it's like, I don't drink. I probably try to drink on the weekends type of vibe. So it's Friday, so I'm like, okay, cool. Period. You know, but, like, have structure within myself so I can be sober minded. Like, because you'll realize things that, even like with working out, I became too obsessed with that shit.
Like, anything can be addicting.
It can be addicting. Yeah. It really can. Even if it started off good. Food. Shit, a nigga. Yeah. Shit, like, social media, being on Twitter all day, just looking for what's going on next. Like, stuff. You need to have balance in everything, and the key to
Yes.
balance is focus and order.
Okay, so we said niggas can be addicting.
Hell,
So-
fuck yes.
How do you know when it's time to let somebody go? Like, how did you know when it was time to let your ex go?
I feel like when you even think about it, more than once, more than twice, if it come across your mind, if it's a feeling in your heart, like, do it. And sometimes you don't do it. And my favorite, oh, just a rough patch. But how the fuck we having a rush patch in 4 months in, my nigga?
Yeah.
It was just one of those things where, like, I had to really figure out Jasmine. I was too invested. Like, way too invested. Like,
So what's something that you would do differently now?
I would make sure that I'm 100% at least, like, bare minimum 80%, like, really in love with myself. Like, wholeheartedly. Like, to the point where I don't care how much I love you, I will let you go if I have to.
To
Like,
save
that's
my sanity.
to save my sanity, because I know what I deserve. Like, I really do struggle. I don't think I struggle with it as much, but like feeling that I'm good enough, or like I'm deserving of somebody, like that be a thing. So even like niggas be like, oh damn, like you single? I'm like, as fuck. but you got your shit together, like you got a good head on your shit. I'm like yeah, that's cool and all, but like it's deeper than that.
I be like, niggas don't
Like,
want me for real.
They don't. No.
They
Niggas
don't
like
want
the
you for
idea of
real.
me. They really do.
Yeah.
It's the idea. And like, I feel like when you so in love with yourself, you really can set boundaries, and like bullshit is bullshit.
Yeah.
And it's like, no.
No, that's the thing for real. I feel like I don't know, I don't want to say that I always had like I don't even know the words. This Carlo Rossi this Carlo Rossi getting to me. But I will say, like, I think at a young age I set certain standards
Yeah.
that I was like, this is it.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I
And
require.
I feel like when you have a good example as well, that plays a
Yeah.
big part. I honestly don't feel like I had a really great example of what love looks like. So it's always this idea of what I don't want
You know what's
and
funny,
not what I
though?
do want.
I think I never seen love. Like, I never seen love. I didn't even understand, like, marriage and
Yeah.
divorce. I didn't even realize divorce. Like, obviously, I wasn't that naive. I knew that divorce was a thing, and I knew that. But it's like when you don't see certain things, it'd be like, oh, shit. Like,
Facts.
in my head, marriage was forever. I thought when
Yeah.
somebody, because I had never seen a marriage before. I had never seen a marriage start. I had never seen a marriage end. So,
Yeah.
you know, like when my dad got married, I'm like, oh shit, like this forever. That shit wasn't forever. And it's like you start to realize certain things about just the way you want to be treated, I guess. So
Yeah, and like for me, like moving, like as I'm like growing older, like I think I was 19 turning 20, I think, when I got into a relationship, I think.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
like I know.
Yeah, I think I was like 19 turning 20. So yeah, like kicking it with a dude, whatever. But like me then and me now is so much different.
Yeah.
And like when I think about love, like I told you, Jesus is really my homie. Like Jesus is really the big dog. Like I really refer to how God loves me. Like no matter how many times like I mess up unintentionally, like you got me. Like you forgive me. Like you're willing to grow with me. Like people change. But at the same time, I do feel like with my ex-boyfriend, I don't regret nothing.
But you were young too.
Yeah, I was young too, but I wasn't no dumb, goofy bitch.
Right.
You know, but I feel like everything plays a part in your journey of life. Like
Yeah.
it all works hand in hand. So like, cause it wasn't like he was just a fucked up ass person. Shit was just not aligned. But in the end, I realized why shit wasn't the way it was supposed to be, or what I thought it was supposed to be. But on the outer end, like I learned so fucking much about myself.
Yeah.
And how I move, and like what I need to make sure I got together before I even go in. Like you really learn a lot. And when you look at life as an experience and everything is a part of the journey, like you really don't get your feelings hurt that much. So like if
No,
somebody
for
was to
real.
hurt my feelings right now, like yeah, I'd be hurt, but I'd be thinking, okay, like what is this teaching me? Like perspective is really everything.
I think for me, it's like it wasn't for me. Like I tell myself that all the time. Like it wasn't for me, and that's how I don't get disappointed. Like people will say, like when stuff doesn't work out my way, they're like, "Oh, are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm good."
It
And
wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah,
Because if it's supposed to happen, it's gonna happen for sure.
yeah. But I think about people. I definitely do form emotional attachment. So when it comes to
Facts.
people, I do get severely disappointed.
I do, but disappointment comes from this is what I've been.
Expectations.
Yep, And that's
Unrealistic
exactly what I've been
expectations.
working on. You can only have expectations for the people that you know. So, like, for example,
I feel like you can't have expectations for anybody because I feel like you don't truly know anybody.
I agree and I disagree. The reason why I disagree is because, let's say, for example, like me and you, we didn't encounter. I see that you're consistent. I see that you hustle. I see that you be on your shit. So at this point, I have an expectation for you to be consistent with your podcast. Guaranteed, I was on your podcast a year ago. So to see you still doing it, how things run back in the same circles, like,
Oh, today is our 1 year anniversary.
Oh yeah! Woo, woo, woo,
But
woo.
this episode gonna come out. Oh, this episode is coming out New Year's Eve.
Oh, we turn. Yeah, this hard.
Look, that's why we lit.
Well, so you know what I'm saying? Like, I see that you're consistent. So the moment that you're not consistent, I'm gonna be like, MK, like, what's up? Because I expect you be too consistent because I know you as a person to be consistent.
Mm-hmm.
And D had made a good point. Another dude that be in the studio, he was like, you need to know the people that you labor amongst. To know means to understand. Oh, y'all turn. To know means to understand. So it's like, I can have expectations for people that I know, like DJ. Like I know DJ. Like, I know
Right.
you. I'm still getting to know you in certain aspects, but there's certain things that I expect out of DJ. With people here in TCP, with my homies, with my homegirl, like my homegirl Hunter, like you solid. You done been solid since I met you. And it's you, that's your character. So I expect you to be solid.
I get that.
But
I
not
just-
a random person expectation.
Bro.
But not a random person, like, no, I don't expect nothing from you. So the only thing that you can do is exceed my expectation because they're so low.
But
And that's the
also-
mental thing I'm trying to get to.
Also, so what I'm hearing is like, okay, for example, like you brought up me, you said, okay, you've done this so far, and so you expect me to stay consistent.
Right.
So I feel like when it comes to like certain people that you deal with in relationships, you know,
Mhm.
things like that, say if like, I don't know, like a guy I'm talking to, right? And he's been consistent for the past 2 months or however so. That's my expectation is that it's gonna stay consistent.
Yeah.
But then it doesn't. That's why I
But
feel like,
now I have to take note of what it is too. And the thing be like, you can't get so caught up in the beginning, bro, of nothing. Like, you have to always
for
be
real.
aware. And like, being aware doesn't mean that you think the worst case scenario, but being observant. Like, yeah, I see that you're consistent, but how long are you consistent? Okay,
Right.
you good for 60 days. Cool. You good for a hot 90. But if I'm not observant, I fall for the hot 90, and then the rest of the year I'm sitting like, oh my God, I want you to be. No, you good for a hot 90.
right.
I don't know, man.
People, but like, people change. Like, it's just one of them things where you always have to be observant, no matter how tied in you with. Like, even with like DJ, like I rock with DJ heavy still, I'm still observant of him.
So why have expectations? Let's not call it expectations at that point. Because if you got expectations, you are literally expecting this person
Because
to be
that's
like
what
this.
they have shown me. Like, that's
Yeah,
at this point,
yeah,
that's your
I get
character
that.
trait. But at the end of the day, also knowing that a person can fail you.
Yeah, that's
A
why I
person
said
can't-
don't call it expectations. Like,
I would say
have
standards.
faith. Standards, and kind of have faith in who that person is. Like,
But
I would
that's something
say-
that I expect of you, though.
I would
Yeah,
say I
that's-
don't grow up
Like,
with
you
expectations.
expect
though.
a certain character of me.
I
having-
have,
Like, if you was to see me walking up and down St. Antoine with my ass out, you could say, Jas, what the fuck? That's not you.
Bro, I'm a
Right?
hope that that's
My
not
whole point,
you.
because you have what? Expectations
I
of
got
me.
faith that that's not you.
But you got
But isn't
expectations
faith
of me.
expectations?
Yes.
Yeah, I think faith is
It's
expectation.
expectation, but of something that I
Having
know.
faith, okay, for instance, we talk about God. Having faith that God is there, right?
Is faith
That
of
is
X,
the
Y, and Z.
expectation that He is going to provide you with this.
Okay,
It's
to
expectation.
to keep it real and 100, not knocking anything, of course, that people that we talking about, but I'm not a religious person.
Facts.
So I'm not so much as thinking about, like, of course you have to have faith in God, have belief in God, and I just at this moment don't. Not saying that I won't later on in life again, because I did grow up that way. I'm not
Do
gonna
you
say I
think
didn't.
is it like things that you've went through? Because I've seen like guys or just like people in general, but I know for instance like a guy that I know, he went through a lot of stuff and he was just basically like, I don't think that there is a God.
It's more so it's experience, and then at the same time, it's experience for some people, but for me, it's kind of like soul searching. Like, everybody don't sit there and really like spiritually search who they are, like really who they are as a person, like who they are within themselves. Like, a lot of people don't do that. So since a lot of people don't do that, it's kind of like a like I said, you have faith in other things, you have a belief in other things, but then you don't. Then you kind of disappointed, like you don't know what you want to do at that point in time. But like for me, religion is a whole nother conversation and a whole nother thing. But like spiritually, I'm just saying, like I don't know. I would say I don't even know if we are like higher beings or who we are as people. Like we just don't know at this moment in time. So it's like it's kind of different for me.
Okay, but
Y'all deep.
I know I was about to say let's get out the deep shit.
She said turn them up.
Let's get out the deep shit. But okay. So Jas, what did you say that made me want to say something?
I said a lot.
Oh, you said about like you can't have expectations about how somebody is in the beginning. So DJ, I want to ask you, like, because I feel like everybody, they enter into like situations with their representative. Of course, I know I do it. I know y'all probably do it too. But so DJ, I know you said you're in a relationship. So at some point, do you feel like you got comfortable, or if not, like what are certain things that you feel like you do in order to make sure that you are still like being spontaneous, or like, you know, things like that. So
bro, it's a love factor. Like it's a love factor for sure, and like you actually knowing what you want and who you want beside you. Like of course that person may not be the exact person right then and there, but you could probably see the potential in somebody, and then as they continue to grow, you can continue to see like, damn, this is somebody I really want to be rocking with, like somebody that's gonna rock with me the same way. So it's like once you kind of realize that, it's not really hard to like, I don't want to say it. It's not really hard to like, you feel me? I don't want to say not expect nothing from them, but you get comfortable. It's like you like, I know this is somebody I want to really be with. I know this is somebody that is not going nowhere. Like, so once you kind of realize that, once you get comfortable with that understanding, and they have the same understanding, like I said, no matter what you do, it's like that person gonna be there for you no matter what.
So what's some things that you feel like you do to continue to like make your girlfriend feel like, oh, like I think you're special?
Bro, you always gotta be open. You always gotta be truthful. Like honesty is always gonna be.
That's cute and all, like guaranteed, but that's the basic. Like, you're supposed to be honest, you're supposed to be truthful.
Damn,
but you need to go above and beyond to do extra stuff. Like, I feel like niggas be trying to give you the bare minimum. Like, I'm honest with you, I'm real with you. Like, I'm just saying, that's how. Do you ain't feel like that's how the flow was going? Like,
listen,
you know, you gotta keep it real.
And that comes with
like,
it.
No, that's a guarantee. Like that's what you supposed to do, my nigga.
That comes with it.
That's a given.
I ain't
the fuck
saying
you ain't honest. You ain't truthful.
Listen.
Where my flowers at?
Listen.
Where the dates at? Where
Ain't
the
nobody
money at?
say ain't no spontaneous.
Okay,
shit
let's talk about sex.
I love God.
Having sex with the same person for a long period of time. How long have y'all been together?
Man, a minute for real. Junior year of high school for real.
Oh, that's the same pussy.
But it's intervals in between that. We have broken up a couple of times. There has been has been times where I fucked up too.
Fucked up mean you cheated.
Yeah.
They say you cheated.
Okay.
Cause niggas be trying to sugarcoat it.
That ain't sugarcoated. That's me saying I fucked up. I know I fucked up.
You ain't say what you fucked up with.
All right, man. Yeah, man. But y'all want to say everything is a form of cheating. If I'm saying her flirting with a girl is cheating,
what you think is cheating?
That's cheating. Because if I do it with your homie, is it cheating?
I'm not saying that. But all right, man, we not gonna get into that conversation.
Like, that's cheating.
It's the difference between a male cheating and a female cheating.
It's not.
It is.
Oh, okay. I seen this on Instagram. Somebody posted. No. We're going to come back to that because I don't want you to ignore what I just said. Okay.
I'm listening.
Having sex with the same person. I feel like it could probably get boring at some point. You
got to keep it exciting.
Yeah, so what's some things that you do?
She said drop the sauce.
Drop the sauce?
Yes. And I feel like DJ this whole time, he just been You gotta keep it real.
Keep it real.
Nah,
Like, that's
cause
cute.
It's 100. Cause like, bro.
No.
all right,
But then
for
again,
real.
as females, when they keep it real, no matter how fucked up it is, like, you so real, you so raw, like, yeah.
No, not us. We feed right into the bullshit.
No, but if a
But
nigga
it don't
really
be bullshit.
But if you know, like, if a nigga, even if he on bullshit, keeping it real, that shit do be gotta be like, damn, like, at least you truthful, cause niggas be lying.
No, for real.
Niggas is sit here and lie, and they'll get caught up and they'll lie, and it's like, bro, what are you lying for? What the fuck are you sitting here lying for, bro? You got caught up. You fucked up.
So how did you get caught cheating?
I get caught cheating, like everybody else
I
get caught
didn't want to
cheating.
going through the
Sitting
phone.
here going through the phone. You already know how you get caught cheating.
Hell no.
You know how you get caught cheating.
Text
you know
me
I
on
get,
Facebook Messenger.
Man, all of it. You already know how I go. It's like, shit. You trying to hide it, you can't hide it.
Oh shit.
Oh,
That's
shit.
That good.
Okay, how did you get caught cheating?
Text message. I mean, phone.
Okay, so she went through your phone.
Yeah.
It was one girl.
Nope.
Yeah.
No, you're lying.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
It'll probably be one girl that she'll find each time that she's in.
Each time, Jazz. What's
I'm not
worse?
saying it's not the same girl or anything like that. I don't know. I be forgetting if I'm being totally honest. I'm like,
What's worse or what?
Jazz, what's worse, one girl or multiple?
Nigga.
What's worse though? I know it's all bad. It's all fucked up.
I'm damn near gonna go to one because you like her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You
That's how I
fuck
feel like
with her.
you like her.
Like,
That's your bitch.
you like her a
You
lot.
got two girlfriends.
Like one, like multiple. Okay, now you just a hoe ass nigga. Like you a hoe. Like okay, all right, I fucked up. I
What if you
fumbled.
go through his phone and you see like he getting hold?
Okay, rule number one. I don't go through phones. I'm not doing that.
Really?
I'm not going through your phone. I'm looking
I
for
never
something.
went through a phone.
I went through a phone one time, not doing it again. My feelings was
You ain't
crushed.
eat for weeks, did
Bro,
you?
I said what? What you mean? Like, why was she pulling up at 10 o'clock? Oh, y'all smoking? What else y'all doing? Like, no. I don't go through phones. I'm gonna get my feelings hurt. I'd rather get my feelings hurt while I'm having a blast with you. Like, okay, let's have fun.
No, for real. I would rather just not.
Like,
fucking know.
no. I'm not going through your phone. Cause what I'm supposed to know, like, it's gonna happen. I'm supposed to know it's gonna happen. Like, I'm not going to look for shit.
Right.
No.
DJ, you went through phones.
just to be petty, like just cause like she
Did
didn't.
you
went through
find?
my, no, listen,
Ain't
to go through my, just cause she went through my phone. Like I wasn't searching for nothing. It's really just like, who the fuck is this? Like I ain't really give a fuck. No, I'm not going through no fucking phone.
I'm
Like,
not
what's
going
my
through your
purpose?
phone, bro. We
Like,
too
no.
grown for that.
We too grown. I don't have to check up on what you're doing. Just
Because if you doing it, you doing it. And that's what I'm saying. If I'm checking your phone or I already know that you're doing it, I just want confirmation. Yeah. So the fact that I already think that you're doing it, like, if I'm going to stop fucking with you, I'm going to stop fucking with you. But if I'm not, shit, have a blast, bitch.
I feel like everything that's gonna happen. I mean, everything that's gonna come to the light is gonna come to the light on its own.
It will. But I'm not checking no phone. I'm not checking your phone, bro. Like, no.
That made me feel like I'm your parent. Did
Yeah,
your parents just
like,
go
give
through
me
your
your
phone?
phone. Like, I'm not going through your phone. No.
I
That's one
remember-
thing I'm not doing. I don't care if the phone's sitting there, like, I think about it. I said, nope, because you must be crying in this car.
No, listen. One time my daddy went through my phone. This is how he was the whole ride home.
I'll never forget my daddy went through my phone.
Dog, he had my phone like.
Bro, my daddy went through my phone. Dog was off there. I want to eat you. I said, for real, yeah. This how you talk so hard to niggas. I said, no, I'm not a hoe, Dad. I'm not a hoe.
No, but what's crazy is this is why I don't go through phones is because shit will be so out of context. That the time I'm just telling y'all about, it was shit from years ago. Like it was shit
Niggas not
that-
even looking at the dates. They're looking at what you said.
My dad, he like, so why such and such said such and such? I'm like, what? I don't even remember that shit. Like it's from years
Like,
ago.
First of all, why iPhone's even going back that far?
Exactly. No,
But
that's
y'all delete every year, my nigga.
that's why I don't go
Yeah.
through phones because shit get taken out of context.
Yeah, I'm not going through no phone, my dog. I'm not.
Mama found me watching porn.
Damn.
How
That
old
shit
was you?
fucked up.
12.
Hell no.
What?
I was in high school. I was like,
You grown
15.
at that point. Little porno.
Wait, so what she say?
Bro, she just had my phone. Actually, bro, it was like ninth
She went to you
grade.
on Safari.
No, bro, she took
You
my
had to have-
phone. I went to the
I be on the
bathroom.
private with the shit.
Hell yeah.
I go to man, but listen.
Swipe
to
it
me.
out. Nope.
It be bugged.
Let me see your body. Search the way. Hold on.
It be bugged because the bathroom was right here. washer and dryer was right next to it. She came downstairs. I'm in the bathroom downstairs. She come downstairs to the washer and dryer.
Why are you even doing? Why?
No, I was just about to ask. Have y'all ever been caught before?
But I ain't been like
I
caught
ain't never
directly. But
like having sex.
Like anything.
By who?
By anybody.
I done been
Yeah.
like.
I didn't been
I
caught.
done been caught, but not like caught.
Okay, what was your caught?
It's like, was y'all? Huh?
Who was it?
One thing Jazz don't do, Jazz don't talk. Mm-mm.
Okay, DJ, finish your story.
Bro, she was just about to washer and dryer. And she tried to see my phone. She always do some little bullshit to try to get my phone. She's like, I gotta look up something. Like, you don't got an iPhone. I got this little ass droid that you bought me. Like, I gotta look up something. I'm
Yeah, the droid didn't have a private, did it?
It did.
But it did. It actually did.
But you
it's
wasn't
like,
on it.
all I could do was sit here and swipe off, get rid of the phone, because she about to open the doors. I had to shit my ass down like I was shitting or something. Gave her the phone. All she did was press a little button. See a little ass. Demar. What, bro?
What is this?
What is this?
Ass, mama.
So, did you get in trouble?
Oh, hell no. She called my dad. My dad was like, that's a nigga. Like, it's a little boy. Like, he gonna watch porn. Of course he gonna watch fucking porn. That's what we fucking did.
I feel like that's so. I be thinking about when I have kids, like, how would I feel? I think you can't tell no kid not to touch themselves. Like, you got your body. It's not. You got your body on you at all times. Like, you can't be like, yeah, your body that you have with you at all times.
Well,
Nah,
you can't control what he do, but you can control
Like,
when
you
he's like
can't
aware of
control
that.
it.
Like, you can control when they're aware of that. Like, bro, you shouldn't even know that you can do that. Like, you shouldn't be able to unlock that attribute right now, but you did. So it's like, yeah.
That's a lot.
It's like,
I ain't thinking. If my daughter doing, she just doing shit. Like, don't even.
You know what? You catch your daughter with a fat ass dildo.
Whoa!
Listen, walk in the room.
Because now you want it in real life, and it's like, wait.
No, this is the thing. I feel like it depends on the age, because if my child has a dildo, nobody is putting no virgin is putting plastic in themselves.
Nope.
Bro.
No.
So at that point, we need to have a conversation about that.
And that's true.
You
That's
think
true.
so?
That's true.
You think so?
I
I
No
knew
virgin
a
is
bitch
using a
that.
dildo.
I mean, not
A
plastic.
vibrator, maybe, not a
a little,
dildo.
little barbershop
I
action.
knew a bitch in high school, man. She was a virgin. She was putting cucumbers in her shit. I ain't even gonna lie to
At
you.
that point,
Not Randazzle.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. Niggas sent that video. I was, oh, hell no. I'm like, bro, niggas ain't cracked. They're like, hell no. I asked her damn self. You ain't cracked? No, hell no. You sitting here putting cucumbers in your, oh, shit.
So I ain't never been caught, but I ain't gonna lie. One time, I almost did, and this shit, it be like, remember I said what can happen will happen.
Hell yeah.
Dog, let me tell y'all. Press the video. It's 3:00 in the morning. I'm about to go to sleep, so I'm like, all right, 3:00 in the morning. My dad and his girlfriend was out of town. He was in Atlanta. He said, I'm going to be back Sunday morning. I'm thinking Sunday morning at a reasonable time. Mm-hmm. This man came home Sunday at 3 a.m., right? So 3 a.m. I press it, right? That shit connected to his car. He pulled the...
Oh, my God. That's the worst. That is the worst. That is the worst when your phone connects to the Bluetooth in the car, man. Yes, I know. I said, whoa.
But wait. I didn't press start yet.
But still.
But I looked because he called me like...
Because I can't hear it.
He called like, come open the door. And when he called, it must have rang in his car. I was literally 2 seconds away from pressing play.
Yeah, that's the one.
I was like, I'm going to sleep. I turned that shit off. I'm going to
like,
sleep.
It done been countless times where I was on the phone, like, talking crazy. Like, phone, hello? And I'm like,
now
I hear it outside. I'm like, oh.
I'm so paranoid.
Bluetooth off. Phone on speaker.
Bluetooth off. Shit, I don't give a fuck.
That shit crazy as hell, bro.
I was like, 2 more seconds would call me in the act.
Damn.
Y'all masturbating in the car?
In the car?
I didn't see in the car. Do that shit in the car. With
Jazz?
the speakers up. Jazz.
You said like he right there? Like on some like I'm in a crib by myself.
Yeah.
No, like for what?
No, him right there.
You can go in the house. That's a case.
Hell no, she was in that motherfucker going.
If he right there, like let me show you something. We head to the crib anyway.
Oh,
driving.
like he driving.
Nigga was driving.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
okay.
hit the.
Yeah.
She hit the woo woo. Yeah.
Yeah, turn you up a little bit. Just a little bit. Not a
That
whole
shit's
lot.
so reckless though. When you think back to like, why did I do stuff like that? Like,
I don't never think back and
No,
be like, is it
I
reckless?
do.
I be like, oh,
because
Let
I'm
me know
paranoid.
regrets.
I'm paranoid. One time, I'm talking too much.
No,
it's
real
that
and
liquor
raw.
courage.
No, one time actually,
Real and
I'm
raw.
cool. But okay, it was this one time
Let's talk.
I was going to the zoo. Zoo lights. That shit's so boring. But anyways, I was
Really?
going to zoo
I never
lights.
been.
Don't waste your money. But I was going to zoo lights. It was traffic.
Uh-oh. What you do?
Fuck it. Got a walk twist.
Oh no, I didn't.
She
No.
Are you
capping.
No, because I was 17.
So what that mean?
No, it is a so. No, it
Yeah,
is.
it
It's
is
a
a
right. It's like
so.
a right. Like, okay, she young.
So nigga, what?
No, I remember.
Niggas is 14 out here going crazy. I ain't gonna
Oh,
lie
when you
to
think
you.
about it, when you
That shit sad, but
when you 17, you a kid. You a child.
depending on the nigga.
No, you a kid for real.
I mean, yeah, if you talking real life, yeah, you really are a
If you
kid.
talking real life.
If you talking,
I was always talking
talking
about
about
life.
reality, no, nigga, I told you, niggas been
I ain't had that lifestyle.
grown niggas since young niggas, 18, 17.
So 17 now. Shit, you been a grown nigga since 18.
Exactly, like I've been out on my own since 18. About to be 21 on the 27.
Period.
damn.
Happy birthday.
You in this bad.
Jazz, when your birthday?
January 8th, your homegirl gonna be 23.
So y'all both
Whoop,
Capricorns?
whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
I think I get along with
Cap.
Capricorns.
Think so?
Yeah, I think like all my favorite people are Capricorns or Cancers. I'm a
I think
Cancer.
I'm your favorite.
I'm a Cancer.
You rock with me. I rock with you.
I ain't
Who, me?
nobody's favorite. I ain't nobody's favorite. Sorry.
I love DJ. DJ cool.
Bro, cap, bro. Niggas be bullying me through this bitch.
He's lying.
They ain't even saying nothing.
Listen, DJ, you just so
I'm so what?
He's
what's
a
the
lot.
word?
Damn.
No, like DJ is so like chill. I feel like you just chill. So if you feel like you be getting bullied, it's probably because you just chill.
Bro, no, bro.
He don't get bullied.
I used to be a crackhead. That's the crazy part. I used to be that kid in school that was just silly as fuck. I mean, I'm still silly as fuck, but like it just be when I'm blowed, probably doing some shit. But I'm focused. I ain't doing too much.
Yeah,
I used to be on some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I feel like certain people bring it out of me. Like certain people, it just be like I be wanting to make them laugh.
Got to. I just wanna fuck it.
Yo, in high school, I got the class clown award.
Me too.
For real?
Yeah.
My parents was like, "Oh, so you be in school making niggas laugh, huh?"
I'm just funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I do. Like
I tell jokes.
that's my job. Like, but okay, we've been in here for a minute. So to end out the episode, so this episode is gonna come out on New Year's Eve.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. All right, so I want to talk about what's something that you want to accomplish before 2021 ends.
Before 2021 ends.
And this could be business, personal, anything.
Definitely working on structure and intent. On a personal note, like really choose myself some more for real. On a business note, get more structure for sure. So I can take over the city.
Okay. I feel like this generation, we really on our
bossy.
shit. Yeah.
Niggas really bossy. Like for real. You got a couple bums out here though.
Yeah, no, for real.
You got the bums and you got the bosses. I
don't
fall
get
on, I
that.
fall on the boss side.
No
So
cap.
what about you?
Man,
Wrapping up 2021.
Wrapping up 2021. I don't even know, man. Mine is more so probably money management. Making sure I'm managing my money a
Hell
little
yeah,
bit
y'all.
better.
When I tell you, I done touched so much cheese and done spent so much. Yeah, it's
I
pathetic.
didn't touch so much. Like
I need a
I didn't
business
touch
manager.
more than I
Facts.
did
Ever in my life.
for real. And it's
In
like
this year.
and it's all really. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It's all really gone. Like it's
Yeah,
all
it's
the
gone.
different things. Like
Like, it's not even like, it ain't even like, oh, you made it. It's like, I got proof I did.
bro, like I
But
didn't-
you can't
I
see
didn't- I didn't touch more money than pandemic cheese. Like that's the crazy part. That pandemic cheese was crazy, but it's like all that shit gone. I'm telling you.
It's all right, I know now.
Man, you know nah. So it's like really just kind of leaving that debt, the negative thoughts, the negative, all that shit, just leaving all of that shit in 2021, going into 2022 fucking different, man. Like I said, I'm about to be 21. Honestly, it's not a big milestone to me because it's like I'm not too big on birthdays and shit, but it's still a big milestone to me because it's just like a personal level. Like I just know I need to take it to another level. I know I got to be different in 2022 than I was in 2021.
I feel that.
So that's all I know. So that's the real key and my real goal is to just, you feel me, set all that shit up and know what I'm going into 2022 with. See me, ain't said.
For myself, I hate when I pose questions to y'all and then I forget what the fuck I was gonna say.
What you trying to do before
In
you
the
wrap
year.
up 2021?
Give me like one thing, one big thing.
I need one thing.
Okay, Jazz, I told you I need to lose 15 pounds.
Oh, we on that?
We on that for sure.
That's easy money.
That's easy.
That's
money.
easy. I just need to put in the work.
Come on.
Like how
Give
you
me
was talking
30
about
days.
when you was talking about people who
Sign up but don't show up?
that's me.
Come
That's
on.
me.
You gotta show your ass up.
Yeah, I
Show
am.
up. Give me 30 days. I got you.
All right, for sure.
I'm so for real, MK.
I am. I
Okay.
promise.
Hey, I'm a witness
We
to this
shaking no
shit.
cam.
I'm a witness to this shit.
When we start top of the year, I'll give you the top of the year.
Okay.
Top
'Cause
of the year.
I got shit that's coming up that I need to look good for.
Top of the
Let's get
year.
it.
But yeah, that for sure. Definitely I feel like my podcast, it could be so much better than it is.
Let's get it then.
Cause I just been taking so many breaks because I have other shit going on. I got school and all of that.
So like what
But-
you do, like you just film a whole bunch in 1 week and put it out like that.
I know I need to be more consistent. I really need an assistant. So if anybody listen to this, they want to be my
I
assistant.
was about to say, get a
Look,
team.
we're
You
MK
get you
need
a
an assistant.
team.
You need a
I need
video.
an intern.
You for sure need like a videographer for sure.
I do.
Like if you don't need nothing else,
I need a video.
Facts.
Get somebody up and coming. Somebody that's
That
just
needs
trying
some
to learn.
experience.
I need an intern. That's my problem. I need somebody who I'm not gonna pay.
hey,
Cause I'm not paying nothing.
nigga,
It's a lot of people trying to
Wix.
learn in the city though. It's a lot of
Yeah.
people like they just not too much known.
Yeah.
But we can't be looking in a known place, and we gotta look in the unknown. We gotta.
I'm
Look
gonna
at
make a
the
post
people.
for sure.
Yeah, definitely
But-
make a post.
I just feel like it's so crazy because when I do put a lot of effort into it,
Mm-hmm.
it come out so great. So like I feel like I just need to put in more effort and just be more consistent. Even though I am pretty consistent, I just need to be a little more consistent.
Definitely.
I feel like I want to network more, which I've been doing, but I want to network a lot more. Cause
I definitely want to get into more events because I definitely been on that same tip. Like,
we should throw an event.
bro, fuck it.
no, like real talk.
Fuck
Yeah,
it.
I'm down.
yeah.
I'm down.
I'm trying to be on some like event planning and hosting.
No,
Oh, for
for
real?
real.
It's your girl
Let's do
Jazz.
it.
Yeah.
I'm for real.
Let's do it. I want to do it so bad.
I want to do like a dog ass like boss brunch.
Yes.
A whole bunch of bosses.
Boss man.
Oh, we
And
gonna
like
talk about
like
it.
a workshop vibe.
We
I'm
gonna
gonna
make
cut
it
this
happen.
out because I don't even want them to know what
Bro,
we
they
got
can't
going
even
Oh
on.
know.
yeah, I can't know that.
Can't even know the sauce, Not the beep beep.
But yeah, I want to network more because I never I ain't gonna lie, Jazz. You know, I ain't scared to slide nobody DMs. Like I DM anybody
Facts.
for real.
Cause that's how I got on your show the first time. Hey girl,
I know. I'm like, hey girl.
chit chat. I'm like, oh shit, this hard. Hell yeah, hold
Oh
on.
shit.
But yeah, I just those three things for real. I just want to network more, lose some weight, and be more consistent
Definitely.
with everything in my life. Be more consistent.
I'll rock with that.
Period. All right.
Fuck with this
Well,
episode.
thank
Alright.
you. I
Talked
feel like
about a whole bunch of
shit.
shit.
We covered so much. We went deep. We talked
We been
about.
here
a
I'm
lot.
for
surprised
2 hours.
niggas ain't even cried.
I know.
I should have had a tip for you.
Hey, I should have.
Cause you came deep as fuck. I nobody
Cause
said,
listen,
oh,
I'm
shit.
the emotional one.
No,
I
I cry.
really.
No, like I will cry, bro. I'll be like, and I'm
I
just so
feel
happy
people
for my
pain.
growth. Like, bro,
Real niggas
yes.
cry.
I
cry.
feel other people pain. Like if somebody's, I be like, fuck.
You an empath?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for
Bro,
sure.
I am too, bro.
I'm
I'm
a
really trying to
Cancer,
tap
so I,
into it.
I cry any chance I get for real.
I love a good tear.
I love a good tear, for real.
Express.
But, okay.
That's hot Cheetos so bad. I ain't gonna lie.
Some
I don't know what
food.
I'm gonna eat tonight,
Some food.
but this has been another episode of Chick Chat. I'm your
Yeah.
girl MK.
It's your girl Jas. You go gonna say your name, my guy?
But y'all know who I am, man. It's your boy DJ.
You gotta run it back one more time. You gotta run it back one more time.
I ain't gotta run nothing back. They know who it is. At BB Visuals X on the gram, man. Y'all know who talking right now, man.
Do they?
Yeah. They do not.
They do not.
Period.
Look, once you come on this show, you
on.
Yeah,
you up
They do not. Shit.
Shit. Thank you for having me
Come
on the
holler
show.
at your boy. Come get your
Thank you,
pictures
girl.
taken. Come
I definitely want to run it back.
get the
For
fitness
sure, for
done.
sure.
Man, we definitely do gotta run it back.
We do.
We do gotta run it back. Y'all gonna stop trying to expose me.
All right, well, this has been another episode of Chick Chat, and we'll chat again soon.